Well, we're right here. We connect again with Prime Minister Najib of Malaysia. Thank you very much, sir, again for just staying there with us. Let's talk about terrorism in our region of the world. And do you see a greater cooperation in terms of intelligence information between our two countries?
Fortunately, the terrorist activities do not emanate from Malaysia to India. But nevertheless, I think like-minded countries like India and Malaysia must work together. And we are willing to share intelligence report, and what is important is timely, predictive intelligence so that we can prevent acts of terrorism from taking place rather than acting after the event. So our security agencies have been working quite well together, and I hope that we'll continue to work closely together so that, working in concert with one another, hopefully we will be able to get rid of this threat to world peace and security.
Yes, in fact, as that threat can be diminished by countries like Malaysia and India, we can live probably, with less fear and do economic activities in less fear. Now, one of the things that concerns us a great deal here, particularly in Chennai, is the fact that you have almost 40,000 illegal Indians who are living in Malaysia and different parts of your country. You've asked them to stand up and be counted. You've asked them to actually give themselves up, regularize their stay in your country. Then what happens to them?
I think they like Malaysia so much that they overstay in Malaysia.
That's credit to you.
That's a challenge to
yes,
us. But, we welcome. I want to make this point. We welcome Indians to visit Malaysia, and we would like them to, to enter Malaysia in a right, proper manner. And this is a healthy development, despite the fact that we have quite a large number of people who have overstayed. I'm a great advocate of trying to develop a new visa regime that will really make it a lot easier for Indian nationals, particularly the knowledge workers and the bona fide tourists, and of course the businessmen, to visit Malaysia. So we will re-examine the visa requirement, and with the intention of making it easier for those who have overstayed. It's a question of enforcement.
How long down the road do you think you'll get us and give people who say maybe come from India, for instance, easier access and a better and easier visa arrangement?
Oh, it shouldn't be too long, because I've already informed the relevant ministers that this needs to be done, and we will see to it that it will be done in the near future.
Give me a time frame on that.
This year, in the middle of this year, perhaps. Right. Yeah.
The hospitality industry in Singapore is really expanding by leaps and bounds. Do you see that as a problem for Malaysia and India, in fact, that we might lose a lot of very skilled hospitality industry workers to Singapore?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge, because when you lose some of your best people in whatever sector, then it is a problem. It's a challenge. The only way that you can overcome that is to create more opportunities and more buzz, because that's why this new economic model that I've been talking about, the main emphasis is to move towards a high income model, because once you have high income, then you're able to retain good brains, good talents in your own country. The fact that when I was in the Middle East, for example, I found so many Malaysian professionals there, and I found out that they're being paid 3 times what they've been paid in Malaysia. In the short term, it's good because they're gaining experience, but over the medium and long term, you want those brains in Malaysia.
So having said that, do you think that we can have more of Malaysian brain in India, for instance? I know you have a lot of Indian brains in Malaysia, so how about it working the other way?
Everyone is a global citizen now. I mean, if you provide opportunities and incentives, Malaysians want to work here in India because they feel very much at home here.
Right. We'll just get back, sir, and continue that discussion. Stay right there with us. We'll get right back to you on We Connect.